Hello, we're going to look at School Messenger notifications. I already have the web address in here from my favorites. I can log in here if I'm a classroom teacher or a teacher with a gradebook attached with my students, or I can click login with local credentials for other staff members. My credentials are there. I'm going to click sign in, and this is my dashboard screen. You can see previous broadcasts that I have sent or canceled, or I can hit new broadcast over here on the side. Now I'm going to put the subject, kind of like the email subject for my announcement. And I like to put the school that it's coming from for my families that have students at more than one school, so they know which school the message is coming from. Add recipients. I can do a saved recipient list inside the system. I can choose custom rules, like students that ride a certain bus. I can do class sections, so I can choose my reading class or my math class or my biology class, or multiple classes. Quick Pick picks one student or staff member at a time, or I can upload a list and I can add me. I'm going to choose a couple of class sections. I'm going to choose my school and choose a couple of classes here and hit add recipients. I can also add me. And now you can see over here on the side of this list where I've chosen a couple of classes that I can save this list for future use, or I can see exactly who's listed on this list and preview who it's going to send to. Over here, contacts and guardians tells me that the contacts so the contacts are the students and the guardians are their families, their parents, anybody else that's listed as the point of contact on the emergency guard. I'm going to hit continue. You won't see phone on yours unless you're an admin for your school, but you will be able to send email and change the name if you would like to. If you are translating like I'm going to, you will need to put your email address in twice to make sure that you have confirmed it. My subject came over. I can choose stationery and a variety of other editing tools here with my email. I'm just putting in a sample message and choosing translate. I'm leaving all of these translations checked because the School Messenger system will get information from the hub about our students and families and send it in their communication language. So families are not getting it in all of these different languages. They're only getting it in the language that they need. And I can also translate back to English to just kind of confirm that my message is correct. I'm going to hit save. And I can click on SMS, I don't have to, but as soon as I have clicked on it, I either have to put in an SMS message or start all over again. And the same goes with email, so be careful about clicking on something unless you know that you want to send it. I'm going to put another message here, and again, I have the option to translate. You are limited to 160 characters with SMS messages. Okay, I'm going to scroll down and hit save, and then I'm going to hit continue. And now it's telling me it's going to send to 118 recipients. It's a general message and not an emergency message. There's my subject, email, and SMS are being used. I'm going to get a report of this job, which is nice because it'll tell you who actually was contacted and maybe who had it blocked or did not receive the message because they didn't have like an email address or an SMS eligible number. You can skip duplicate email, phone, and SMS recipients. So if students or if a family has students in more than one class, they only get the message once. It doesn't show up lots of times. And you have the option to save message content. So if you're going to be sending the same message or a very similar message on a regular basis, you could save your content. And then I could click send now, or one of my favorite features is I can schedule to send it later. So I could send this next week. And I could say, you know what, let's not start sending that until 10 a.m. and I want it done by 5:45 p.m. You can see the suggested times that they say don't send after 9 o'clock and don't send before 7 a.m. Those are the suggested blocks there. And then I'm going to submit my scheduled message. And it's telling me that I can track it on the dashboard. So if I need to, I can come back and monitor or cancel my message. Enjoy using School Messenger notifications.